What's going on, Taurus family? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Down to Earth Tarot. You know what to do if you're familiar over here. Hit the like button, subscribe. Let me know where you are watching from. Always big shout out to everybody in Michigan, especially Lansing and Detroit. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Please remember that this is a general reading. So take what resonates, leave what does not. Follow me on Instagram and join the membership. Taurus, overall energy for you. Expectations. And this almost gives the vibes of like waiting for something, waiting on something, waiting for the results here with the 28. And the 2 and the 8, a 10, which speaks to, completion. Why do I feel like something's like past its expiration date or waiting for something to end or get in? And not just waiting on something to end, waiting on something to end. Heavily with this bad health. And no, I don't do health readings over here. But it's given the vibes of a lot of anxiety, waiting for a major change. And something that's been heavy in the Capricorn readings is this worry about work. And with the 8s showing up, 38, 28, those of you Taurus folks with 8 in your birthday, tap in. Why do I feel like some of y'all put in your notice or are looking to start a new job, start a business, but definitely waiting for some type of transition here. Something, a relationship, business, family, or otherwise, coming to a close. All right, with this toil and labor here. And then the pathway, right? So there's a road leading towards another commitment, other opportunities. Some of y'all getting too old to be doing this. And whether this commitment is actually a marriage with a mature person, older, see the mature woman here, or whether it's, a business partnership, another type of match made in heaven. One thing is ending so that a new situation can start. And for some of you, it is in love. What is that? We're going to get into this lovers, given the Gemini as well as Capricorn vibes, this main female. And the sudden wealth. Things taking a turn, for the better. And this 11, a new beginning. The 7s, we're in Cancer season. Some of you born in the year 77, tap in. Some of you dealing with the Cancer person, born in 77, or maybe July 7th is their birthday. But these things taking a turn. This labor. This work situation that, you're ready to be clearly done with. Shout out to the people that work in factories, especially those of you that work in the automotive industry. The toil and labor, we have this. Give us one more. Some of y'all are feeling underappreciated, overworked, overwhelmed, disorganized, like everything's being thrown on you. There's a situation here with this Empress, and again, the repeating numbers, the 3s, the 8s, drop those repeating numbers you've been seeing lately. But just not feeling your best. Some of you, we are earth signs, Taurus. Well, I'm not a Taurus, I'm a Capricorn, but some of y'all feeling like you're not getting paid enough for what it is that you're doing, all the responsibilities that are being put on your shoulders. Some of you, I feel like very strongly wanting to change careers here with this Empress, just not being fulfilled doing what it is that you're doing. And more of that 3 energy, the repeating, the 31, the 38, the 3 with the Empress, and at the bottom of the deck, the 3 of Wands. Looking, searching for new opportunities, those of you on Indeed, those of you talking to people, networking. Some of you with this expectation, it almost gives the vibes of wanting to actually physically move. And that's been pretty consistent in the readings over here as well. Especially if you have Capricorn in your chart or dealing with the Capricorn, always be a crosswatcher over here. Your sign really does not matter. It also speaks to something, just not meeting your expectations. Again, this Empress, the 3 of Wands, waiting for new opportunities that are bringing you the emotional fulfillment that you need. And some of you are competitive. on sales teams, maybe even work on teams, or just, I feel like some of you in sales. But we see the 10 of Cups here. We see this excitement, being on a team, a change up. But this speaks to emotional fulfillment, that Disney fairy tale ending. But notice all the awards here in the background. It also gives the vibes of, wanting to be recognized, seen. So again, that underappreciated and looking for other opportunities. Definitely one foot out the door of whatever this situation is. Now, Taurus, I'm almost wondering what this career change is. And with that Empress, the way that she's sitting here, shout out to the Taurus folks that are like in fitness or in health and beauty. That's kind of what it's giving me. Also a message to get outside. Get outside, take care of yourself. But some of you getting into fitness, what it is that you do. I feel like modeling, hair, the beauty industry for some. Obviously, that's not for all. Some of you doing things in sports, joining teams. The Queen of Swords here and the Moon. What is this movement in silence about this new opportunity? And really working through some of these feelings of, with that Queen of Swords in reverse, bitterness, being angry. Some of you are realizing that this environment that you're in, whether it's work or something else, is not serving you and really is bringing negative emotions, the Moon. Really evaluating the Moon, the 18, the 28, right? 38, the 8's showing up. And then 1, 2, 3. Really evaluating where you're at and where you want to go. It's also giving the vibes of a 2-week notice. Some of you just cutting ties immediately and moving on. But setting boundaries, laying down ultimatums. And heavy on the looking for other opportunities here. This Knight of Cups. Which gives the vibes of an opportunity coming towards you. What's this opportunity coming towards you that you need to be quiet about? That's going to be bringing in some traveling. We see the 8 of Cups here. But this is walking away. 8's showing up. Reaping what you sow. What goes around comes around. Bringing balance to a situation. Some of you, the balance is indeed walking away. Y'all are leaving something, someone. And again, that Knight of Cups coming in with that offer, it gives me the vibes of this opportunity. Some of you, this bad health isn't bad health at all. And I don't even like to say bad health on these. But it may not actually be a bad health thing. Some of y'all might be getting the morning sickness. Some of y'all might just be starting a family. Congratulations. And feeling the pressure of wanting more, having more, maybe even wanting a different career that's going to allow you more time, more money, maybe a bonus, more time off. There's also a family element to this change. Whether it's for yourself, your future family, or the family, that's coming into play right now. It's these changes. And then we also see this concern here as well. Again, those of you, especially with families, the concern is, I feel like having enough time to spend with family, or having enough money, to live decent, to live comfortably. And that could also be the reason for wanting to move. And this sense of urgency with this move and wanting to with this move and waiting for, whatever this period is to end, to complete itself. I don't know why I'm having such trouble speaking right about now. Or are you waiting on something? Is it a certificate, a graduation, something like that, Taurus, with the official person? Because there is this vibe of waiting. When you're in the hospital, waiting and waiting and waiting for a nurse or somebody to come and say something to you. And even with this expectation, somebody's sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting. What's this thing that you're waiting for that has to do with this official person? And we see getting gray hairs here. We've seen the mature male and woman, mature man and woman here. Shout out to the Taurus men and women. This official status. Why do I feel like some of y'all are waiting on a visa so that you can travel? Others of you waiting for some type of clearance, that drug test to come back, honey. The word that everything's all good, the background check. And the Queen of Pentacles. Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but an opportunity. Somebody's showing you something. Y'all are waiting for somebody to give you the A-OK. Who's this person? And it gives the vibes of, you know, a mothery type figure with this Queen of Pentacles that's you're waiting to hear from or give you this news, give you this ticket, right? Jersey Shore fans, Dina, the golden ticket. That's what this is with the Queen of Pentacles. You're waiting on a clearance or somebody to give you something that you can show, physical, something you can see, touch, and feel here with this Queen of Pentacles. A degree, a certificate, a license of some sort. Not only that, multiple queens here. The Queen of Wands. What's this going out and getting in energy for this new opportunity? Also, some of you are in fitness. Shout out to those of you in fitness competitions. The athletes and things. With this official person, the Queen of Wands and this Ace of Wands, new opportunity, your confidence shining through, going out and getting it. Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, fire, earth, air. Earth, wind, and fire fans, tap in. Drop your favorite earth, wind, and fire song down below. But we see you walking in faith, being protected. Shout out to the people with black cats or cats in general. Walking away from one thing into something else. But it's this waiting game. Waiting on this official transcript, whatever it is, for you to have something in hand so that you can clearly walk away and move on. Some of you, and I do feel like it's a visa. We see this Ace of Wands here. You see this land, almost like the view when you're in a plane, like you're traveling somewhere. New adventures, like all the way around. And we see the pirate, the Captain Morgan vibes with the Knight of Cups, an opportunity to explore, to travel for work. And again, with this Knight of Cups, it gives the vibes of being happy about this new opportunity, but also, you know, uncharted territory. See how our man's this pirate here is, you know, holding on to his hat, looking out into the, you know, the abyss. Doesn't it look like he could be there? Like if you zoomed into this, you could possibly see him there, right? Where are you traveling to? Where are you going where they're serving rum and cokes? It's giving duty free. And more water. Scorpio energy with this death card, but we're in Cancer season. So this smooth transition into something else. But why do I feel, Taurus folks, like this is, some of y'all are getting ready to travel overseas. Waiting for a visa. Some of y'all waiting for the passport with the official person, Queen of Wands. I couldn't think of the word passport. A work visa for some of you. Some of y'all can't wait to get the word, to get what you need. And we see you patiently waiting, having hope, having faith. Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups here. And we saw the King earlier. 10 of Cups here. It's just giving everything just kind of working itself out. But this need to be patient. Heavy on the need to keep your cool, be patient. And those of you that know that it's time for you to go, get on the internet. Start presenting yourself. Page and King of Swords. So now we got the Queen, the King, and the Page. Why do I feel like some of y'all are a family of 3? Mom, dad, and a child. Some of y'all waiting just to get married, getting that official certificate, and you and your person taking off. I feel like some of y'all are single parents. That's been showing up in some of the readings. Others of you are solo dolo and just making moves. But these are new opportunities where you're out presenting yourself, networking, learning new things. And heavy on the presenting yourself. Shout out to the salespeople, car sales folks, the real estate agents, Mary Kay, you know the ones. And this 10 of Wands, again, the traveling, the straw that breaks the camel's back. There's a major event that's going to cause you to make a choice to make a major move. The Lovers. Something maybe during Gemini season. Shout out to the Taurus, Gemini cuspers. But a major something that clearly has got you seeing nothing but red, lighting a fire up under you, fam. Having you make a major move. And clearly, I feel strongly a career change and a major change in location, just packing up and moving. Some of you getting an opportunity to relocate. And we end with the Lovers here. We're going to slide right into this lover situation over here. So we see this toil and labor. Y'all finding a new job. But it's this Lovers and this main female. Where's that at? What's going on with this? This choice. Because I feel like these things are connected. This Lovers and this choice of moving, they are connected. This Lovers and the 8 of Wands. This choice to move, right? To take action, to put yourself out there, to start networking, making things happen. Because this is text messages, emails, traveling. You got major things happening, Taurus. I don't usually have to do 2 reads, but this is kind of just transition right into it. This situation with this love thing. The 15 giving Capricorn, but also could be Gemini. We see the 2 here, which is giving Pisces, February, and the 10 of Swords. Who's this person you're not necessarily interested in that is getting ready to come towards you when you make this move? Could be an air sign individual, Gemini, a Libra, an Aquarius. But this gives me the total vibes of outside of your comfort zone. Like, why didn't you want to speak to this person with the 10 of Swords? Because I don't want to just jump and say it's a past person. Because I'm not necessarily getting that. But it's like, it almost gives the vibes of something being off limits. Ooh. Heavy air energy with the 10 of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Who's this person? And I feel somebody upon you're moving, don't know where you're going. But these statues here, it gives Europe. Who's this person that's really touchy-feely? That touchy-feely person in France, Italian, who else is over there? Got people in the UK. Somebody's handsy, coming on a little too strong, and really gives the vibes of somebody moving too fast. And then you see this main female here, but this night, let me not jump there. What else with this lover situation? And somebody moving too fast. Almost like, Because with this Knight of Swords, it's the moving too fast, the way that this person is communicating. And then we see this person getting knocked off. Like, maybe I had to smack somebody's hand. Getting too fresh. And we see this knight in shining armor here. Somebody's full of themselves, male or female. Bringing the full court pressure. With that 10 of Swords in the reverse and this Knight of Swords. What else? Okay. And who's this wild Virgo? That's touchy-feely, handsy. And again, like we saw with the 10 of not the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups that was in the exact same position, the 9 of Pentacles. Notice the awards here in the background. Who's this person, knight in shining armor, or Marilyn Monroe, Naomi Campbell vibes, all full of themselves, that's coming on hot and heavy and giving the foreign vibes. Handsy. Super confident with this 9 of Pentacles, but it could almost be like arrogant. For some of you, that may be exciting. For others of you, it gives the vibes of some of you being very turned off by this. What else with this 9 of Pentacles and this Knight of Swords? You must be heavy on the being new in town. And this 2 of Cups. Somebody's trying to very quickly lock you down, get you tied in. The Magician, Gemini, Aries, Pisces, Cancer with the moon. Who's this person that's coming in that either is checking all of your boxes, Taurus, and you're moving really quickly, or you're checking all of theirs and they're moving really quickly? And somebody's kind of like, ooh, somebody's doing a little bit too much, right? With that Knight of Swords, give me a little space. Respect me. But this moon as well with this Magician, right? Having all the tools you need to be successful here. And notice the infinity sign. Let me hold it up. In the background, that 8, what goes around comes around. Some of you, this person may be coming on strong, but maybe they're just, I feel like somebody's just like a nerd or socially awkward. Others of you, somebody's really excited about you and the potential that a romantic situation with you may have. The way that you're presenting yourself, the way that you're talking, this King of Swords, or the way that they're talking, it's sounding very nice. Real nice with this King of Swords, right? And not only that, with this King of Swords, notice how the sword is sideways. It's almost like you could relax. This is the vibes of somebody, you know, making people feel comfortable around them, at ease. It also gives the vibes of somebody who's a very mature and good communicator with this King of Swords. Is it a Capricorn? 15 showing up twice with the lovers up here and now the devil. Capricorn energy. And we see these 2 people caught up. The enslaved man, the enslaved woman, and we see this trio. Who's this person that becomes obsessed with you, or vice versa? What's going on here? I feel like it's an older person. I see this mature man here. And not only that, with the, yes, the mature man, the journey here. Didn't I say some of y'all are traveling, going to Europe, going to Africa? Remember to drop your flags and let me know where you're watching from. Who's this person? Maybe slightly aged. That is either obsessed with you or you're obsessed with them. And this coming when you go to travel, upon your moving, leaving things behind for some of you. Obviously, this is a general reading. And then we see this high honor here. We saw that official person. Why do I feel like this person is very financially stable? And that's the hot and heavy, feeling very full of themselves. It also gives the vibes of somebody being very worldly. The main male here. Oh. Somebody's getting ready to come on strong. And I feel strongly that it's this mature person. But for some of you Taurus folks, you may have multiple people coming towards you, wanting to get your attention here with this 10 of Swords. People coming from every which way. But there's one person that is definitely trying to lock you down. We see obsessed with you. We see the mature man. We see the journey traveling here. That 10 to a expectation, the journey, the high honor. Who's this? And it gives the vibes of somebody with a lot of status, educated, has a nice little job and get career, looking towards the future. We see the great fortune, right? Things happening in 8. Goes around, comes around. There's somebody coming in to match you. Just hopefully they're not crazy. We see the Queen of Pentacles coming in with something commitment, something solid and stable, and coming in wanting to show you. And it gives the vibes of needing to be careful, maybe, because somebody's a giver, giving a lot of gifts. We also see this Page of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles here. Somebody's loaded, got a lot of money. And for some of you Taurus folks, it's you with all the money and this traveling and being able to move around. Be careful that it's not an opportunist that's obsessed with you and a smooth talker. Because what I also see here is our girl, this Queen of Pentacles. Notice how this pentacle is being held out at arm's length. Now, speaks to giving, extending one's hand, arm, right? Receiving as well. But now we're doubling down on that. The Queen and now the Page of Pentacles, she's got her arm out. White dress with the Queen, black outfit here with this Page. It may be what may be attractive to you in the beginning. Again, that Knight of Swords and the white horse. Maybe this person drives a white muscle car, Mustang. Maybe you do. But what first is driving you insane in a good way in the beginning, it may actually be a turnoff at the end with the Page of Pentacles. It may be too much giving. You may need to, slow things down. We notice that this farm that this person's walking on, this country road. Shout out to the people that live in country roads, those dirt roads with the little grooves in them. What are the grooves for? Can you tell me? But building something with somebody, slow and steady. A slow and steady investment. And then not only that, we see this bare field here with this Page of Pentacles, and then the planting of the seeds with the 7. Investing in a situation, making sure that what you're putting in, you're getting out, and this equally given and taken, because what you don't want is a freaking mess. What else with this new commitment and planting seeds, this Page of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles? Heavy on the work and finances, as well as your romantic and commitments, it kind of being tied together with this move or this transition. And everybody's not moving overseas. But this job change, again, and really it's just like lightening up your load. Going from being miserable to something else. Opening doors. This new commitment. The moon, the sun, everything kind of getting into alignment here. The only sun card we don't see now, or excuse me, the sun, the air card we don't see, the sky, is the star, which speaks to that wish fulfillment, hoping and praying, being in the right place at the right time. But this is triumph, family. The grass being greener on the other side. Happy endings, brand new beginnings, that fulfillment. And this is 5 of Pentacles, Taurus, your energy, and the 6, amen, the 2. Everything working out upon you walking away. The 5 of Pentacles, and we see her leaving town, abandoning a situation. We see just taking the kids and going. We saw that child earlier, taking your most prized possessions, that 10 of Wands from earlier, and just picking up and going for this opportunity. Page 6 of Pentacles, work-life balance, equally given and taken. Another 8, as we've been seeing continuously throughout this reading, is this 8 of Cups, right? This walking away, an emotional situation, and it really setting you free, bringing the balance. So the balance showing up not just with the 6 of Pentacles, right? Not just with the lovers and the making a choice and the consequences, but with the 2 of Pentacles as well and the 8 of Cups. Putting on a coat and going. So where's this cold place that you live to go somewhere warm, or vice versa? And that Empress in the reverse again, 1111, 4 of Wands, and this 4 of Pentacles, 4-4, tap in. The repeating numbers, family. 344, is that an area code? 443. A new beginning. Going from feeling, unattractive, underappreciated, taken for granted, to moving into something much better. Going to a place where you're appreciated. Finding somebody who's obsessed with you, wanting to work with you, willing to invest. But also, needing to move inside. And some of you getting up out of this debt. Getting out of a situation where things are tight. It is making our way back around, interestingly enough. You working on yourself, a focus on work, your career, self, that brings in all this other happiness. Notice how we started with a team, got to this 9 of Pentacles with the awards in the background, and now we're linked up with somebody, found somebody to match us, and we have this brand new beginning. Proposals, offers, not the 6 of Cups, the Judgment here, and the Emperor. No, I didn't want this 5 of Wands. I didn't see that, but now we have the, yes. There's a whole lot of chaos and confusion when this person comes in talking about how they're serious, how they want commitment, how they want marriage. And I get what I said, this person was financially stable. Who's this person that owns a business, that lives a chaotic lifestyle is what I'm getting. The lifestyle is chaotic. They're very busy, but they're coming in serious. And I get older here with the Judgment. Wrinkly old hand that's coming and trying to show you the world. Maybe even somebody, and I feel like for some of you might even be meeting this person at work, and that's why you got to sneak around. Keep it on the down low. You know. I probably shouldn't be singing his songs, but here we are. That's what it's giving. Being quiet, moving in silence. And while the 7 of Swords typically speaks to trust issues and a lot of negative things, it really speaks to sneaking away, quietly making the moves, saving and storing money, learning lessons, taking things, and then just capitalizing on this next step. And we see this happiness, emotional fulfillment, but also this maturing emotionally. We see this person dressed up, looking nice. Why do I feel like some of you with this change, not only with in your career, but in your personal life, change in your wardrobe? This change is not just from one workplace to the next, but also like it's an internal, external change. Taurus, that's all I have for you today. Please hit that like button, subscribe. Let me know what resonated for you. Let me know where you're watching from. Join the membership family. Dropping a lot of content for that this coming week. And Taurus family, I'll be tapping in with you very soon. Keep it real.